Okay, we're joined here by Emily Mackay, who was going back to the NCAA Championships. Emily was third in the region in the 5K. Emily, first of all, congratulations from all of us, certainly here at Binghamton University and the community.
Thank you.
Emily, just you gave a very good quote about just your emotions in the race, but just now that it's about 2 days later, has it really sunk in what you've accomplished?
hmm
So
Yeah.
take us through like the race because you said you really wanted to really hang tough for the first part of the race, and then you'd have a good kick left. Is that correct?
Yeah. So the goal going into it was just to stay as relaxed as possible for as long as possible. And I felt confident that if I was relaxed going into the second mile, and especially that last mile, that I would be able to have a very strong kick at the end.
Questions?
So, Emily, first off, congratulations. This is a great honor. How does it feel to be able to represent Binghamton at the national championships coming up in a couple of weeks?
It feels great. I'm very excited to represent Binghamton and Eugene.
Emily, with everything that you've been able to accomplish this year, now including this, is there a particular moment that you're really most proud of that you've achieved this year?
I think it would probably be regionals. It was very nerve-wracking going into that race. It was extremely competitive, and I knew that there was a possibility that I could qualify for nationals, but it definitely wasn't a given. So I had to just stay really confident in myself, in my training, in my coaches, and I'm just very proud of the way I handled the pressure going into it.
Obviously already a great accomplishment to qualify for nationals, but now that you're qualified, what's your kind of mindset going into? Do you have a specific goal for yourself at the meet?
My goal is very similar to what it was for cross country nationals. I think that I still have a little bit of untapped potential, and I'd really like to just see how well I can place in the nation. I think I could maybe run a little bit faster. So my goal is just to place as high as possible and hopefully get a PR in the process.
Emily, how much confidence did your national cross country race give you going into the regional meet, run against some of the top runners in the nation?
It definitely gave me confidence knowing that I had been in a competitive field before and I was able to do well. It definitely gave me confidence that I was meant to be there and that I have what it takes to compete at that level.
Emily, do you sense this is now twice that you've really done well in national race? Are people starting to recognize you a little bit more, the runners and people you've been around?
I think so. I got a lot of followers on Instagram. A lot of other runners are starting to follow me and kind of get to know who I am. So,
Great.
And now that you get a chance to go to the outdoor championships and really what is the home of, I guess you could say, track and field out in Eugene, is there a particular instance or moment that you're really kind of looking forward to throughout the entire experience?
I'm excited to see Hayward Field. It looks great. It looks gorgeous. So I'm just excited to compete in that amazing stadium and just kind of soak it all in. I think it'll be a great experience for sure.
Emily, given the fact that we've had a COVID pandemic and you've really had to make a lot of adjustments this year, how much more satisfying does that make all of your accomplishments this season?
It's definitely satisfying. I take pride in how well I was able to handle the pandemic and just staying disciplined through the whole thing. Um, I think that I'm just very proud of how I handled it.
Anybody else? Okay, we'll end this broadcast, live broadcast that is. Emily, thank you so much for joining us. And on behalf of all of us, good luck out in Eugene.
Thank you.